Now let me start off this video by saying I've covered many things closing down: hotels, casinos, malls, everything and anything in between. But this is the first time ever I've actually covered an actual town closing down, and that's what's happening here at Primm, Nevada on July 4th of this year. Not just one hotel, but every single business in Primm, Nevada. Let's get into it. Now let me say real quick as we enter the Primm Valley Resort that this footage was shot a few months ago. I haven't had a chance to get down to Primm to kind of take a look at what's going on since the announcement, but this footage right here was made right around the time they were doing the renovations in the property a few months ago. Now I know I'm probably going to have a couple of people in the comments going, you know what, you can't close down an entire town, they're just closing down one hotel, and that is false. They're closing down Primm Valley Resorts. They're permanently closing down Buffalo Bill's Hotel and Casino. They're never going to open Whiskey Pete's again. The Flying J truck stops closed down, or going to be closed down. The Chevron Primm Center is closing down. And at the time of making this video, that the California Lottery store, the Lotto store there at State Line in Primm, that will also be closing as well. Now you're probably wondering what's going to happen to the mall in Primm, Nevada, and I can give you an honest answer for that, a really easy answer. It's going to stay the exact same as it is right now, and that is also closed and never to open ever again. Now as we take a look over at Buffalo Bill's, the biggest question I have looking at this property right now, mind you, this was a few months ago again, is this car right here. What's going to happen with this? Does this belong to the people who own the Primm Valley Resorts, or is this belong to a collector? And what's going to happen to it? I mean, me personally, I think it should be in a museum, but once again, that's one man's opinion. Now, as we look around this dead casino, I'm going to say something kind of crazy, but it's true. And if you're under the age of 40, or you're not familiar with Primm, Nevada whatsoever, you will not get this in a million years. But back in the day, Primm, Nevada was the place to be. It used to crack off about every weekend back in the 90s because they had everything here. They had a tram that went from all the casinos, a log ride, a roller coaster, arcades, golf courses, restaurants. You didn't need to go to Vegas. Everything was right here. It was a destination in and of itself. Now, since they're closing down the entire town, it will be interesting to see what they're going to do with everything. Are they going to tear all this down? Are they going to implode these buildings? Or is it going to be another situation like the old Terrible's Hotel over here in Jean, Nevada that's sitting over there, basically dilapidated and completely abandoned, and no one's even thinking about even tearing it down. It's rotting out in the middle of the desert. Now, at one time they were talking about building an airport out here just a little bit north of Primm, Nevada, but like everything else, it's just talk, and only time will tell if they'll do anything with it whatsoever. What do you think is going to happen to Primm, Nevada in the end? Please leave your opinions down in the comments.